If you've decided to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you're probably already aware that it can provide a total financial fresh start in just a few months. To get to the debt-free finish line successfully, it helps to have a roadmap. In this video, we're breaking down how to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy in just 10 steps. If you're looking for help in this process, check out the link in the description below and take our quick screener to see if you're eligible to use our free filing tool. I'm Ben, I work for the nonprofit Upsolve, and we help people get out of debt and take control of their financial futures. Okay, let's jump right in. Step number 1. Collect your documents. You're going to need to collect any documents related to your debts and income, including tax returns for the past 2 years, pay stubs or other proof of your income for the last 6 months, recent bank account statements, recent retirement account or brokerage account statements, valuations or appraisals of any real estate, which includes home, property, or land that you own, copies of your vehicle registration, and any other documents related to your assets, debts, or income, especially things like medical bills, personal loans, or payday loan information, as these things aren't typically listed on your credit report. And speaking of credit reports, it's a good idea to run your credit report too, so you can cross-reference the accounts listed there to the documents that you have. Gathering these documents is pretty straightforward, but it can take some time to get everything in order. Once you have it, it's time to move on to step 2. Take the required credit counseling course. All bankruptcy filers are required to take a credit counseling course sometime in the 6 months prior to filing their case. This course helps you decide whether bankruptcy or another debt relief option is best for you. You'll need to take the course from an approved provider and be prepared to pay a course fee of up to $50. You can apply for a fee waiver if you can't afford that fee. Check out the links in the description to find an approved provider near you and to learn more about how to apply for a fee waiver. Once you complete the course, you'll get a certificate. Be sure to hang on to this. You'll need to show it to the court later. Then it's on to step 3. Complete the required bankruptcy forms. Filing bankruptcy requires a lot of paperwork. There are 20 required forms to fill out. They're all available to download for free online, but if you're using Upsolve's free filing tool, we'll generate these forms for you. The bankruptcy forms ask you about everything that you make, spend, own, and owe. That is your income, expenses, assets, and debts. You'll need the documents you gathered in step 1 to fill out the forms related to these items. After that's done, you'll tackle the filing fee. Step 4. Get your filing fee ready or fill out a fee waiver request. In 2024, it costs $338 to file Chapter 7 bankruptcy. You can either pay the fee in full when you file your case, apply to pay your fee in 4 installments, or apply for a fee waiver to avoid paying the fee at all. You can find more information on fee waivers in the description below. Once you've figured out how to deal with the filing fee, it's on to step 5. Print and sign your completed bankruptcy forms and gather other documents for your petition. Printing your forms and assembling your bankruptcy petition is a huge milestone. While this is pretty straightforward, you want to be sure to follow the court's rules. The biggest rule is to print the pages single-sided. Then, be sure to sign every single signature slot. You want to check with your local court to see if you need to make copies of your forms and how many of those copies you might need. It's also a good idea to make a set of copies for your own records. Along with your forms, you'll need your credit counseling certificate, your paycheck stubs, your application for a fee waiver or an installment plan if that applies to you. Don't submit bank statements or tax returns to the court. Once your petition is over, it's time to get the paperwork to the court. Step 6, go to the court to file your forms. Each court has its own rules about how to file your forms. For most courts, the norm is still to go in person and mail the forms to the court. A minority of bankruptcy courts will allow you to file your forms online. If you're required to go in person, you'll need to find the court clerk's office. Tell them that you're there to file bankruptcy and then give them your packet. The clerk will process your case and then give you your bankruptcy case number, the name of your bankruptcy trustee, and the date, time, and location of your meeting with the trustee. Now, this meeting is called the meeting of creditors or your 341 meeting. You can learn more about the 341 meeting in this video. Once you have a case number, you'll be protected by the automatic bankruptcy stay. This is really powerful. It means that debt collectors can't contact you anymore. Step 7. Mail the required documents to your trustee. The bankruptcy trustee is an official assigned to oversee your case. They'll ask for certain financial documents like tax returns, pay stubs, and bank statements ahead of your 341 meeting. They often send this request in the mail, so keep an eye out. While you're waiting for your meeting, you can move on to step 8. Take the second required course. After you file your bankruptcy forms, but before you get the bankruptcy discharge, you'll need to take a financial management course. The course educates you about how to make smart financial decisions, prepare a budget, and avoid incurring debt with high interest rates. Like the first course, it can cost about $50, but you can apply for a waiver if necessary. You'll need to hang on to the certificate of completion to prove to the court that you actually took the course. Step 9. Attend the 341 meeting with your trustee. The main purpose of the 341 meeting is for the case trustee to verify your identity and to ask you certain standard questions. Most of these meetings only last about 5 minutes. Your creditors are allowed to attend and ask you questions about your financial situation, but they almost never do. Many people who've filed with Upsolve have expressed that they're anxious prior to the 341 meeting, but said that they were actually pleasantly surprised at how easy and quick it was. Check out this video to learn more about the 341 meeting and how to prepare. All right, on to the final step. Step 10, deal with your car loan. The final thing that you'll need to do is deal with your car loan if you have one. Here are your options. You can surrender the car to the lender or the bank and have all remaining debt discharged. The downside of this is that you'll have the car taken away, but the upside is that the loan and the debt will be completely gone. Second, you can reaffirm the car loan to keep the car. If you do this, you'll sign a reaffirmation agreement and continue making payments on the car loan as normal. You could also redeem the vehicle as a third option, and you would do this by filing a motion with the court. This isn't very common though, because it requires you to buy the car at its current market value from the bank in one lump sum payment. If you want help filing Chapter 7 bankruptcy, take the quick screener linked in the description below to see if you're eligible to use Upsolve's free filing tool. And if you want more bankruptcy and debt relief tips, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.